We're all familiar with real estate agents and home flippers, but they are far from the only jobs you can have in the real estate industry. There are many exciting and lucrative opportunities to work in various aspects of the real estate business without having to worry about being on camera or driving around town looking at properties all day. Take a look at these 6 careers in real estate that pay really well while still being quite interesting and varied. Appraisers. The job of an appraiser is to estimate the value of a property, and this can be done on behalf of banks, lenders, potential buyers and sellers. This process is called appraisal. The main duty of an appraiser is to provide an objective assessment of market trends in order to determine the true value of a property or piece of art. They may also be asked to assess whether certain improvements should be made before deciding on selling price. In general, there are no strict requirements for becoming an appraiser. However, they must have knowledge of real estate and be highly analytical. Appraisers make between $61,000 to $99,000 per year on average. Realtors. Real estate agents are the highest paid of all real estate jobs. The median salary for a real estate agent is $60,000 per year. But there is a wide range of salaries that can go from as low as $25,000 to over $100,000 annually. The decision on how much you make depends on how quickly you can sell houses and the commission you receive from each sale. If you're just starting out in this field, your yearly salary will be closer to the lower end of the spectrum. On top of that, only 10% of salespeople earn more than $75,000 per year in commissions. That means that most people who work in this field won't get rich quick. Some agents also specialize in certain types of properties such as commercial or residential homes or land, which will either help them increase their earnings or give them more variety if they get tired of selling houses every day. Property managers. As a property manager, you will be responsible for the day-to-day tasks and decisions that keep the property running smoothly. You'll need to be able to deal with both tenants and owners, handle maintenance issues, ensure tenants follow lease agreements, and oversee finances. On average, property managers earn $65,000 per year. Salary is around $34 per hour. The median salary of property managers in 2010 was approximately $60,000. When starting out in this position, there may not be much time for travel or weekends off, so expect to work long hours. The life expectancy of this career is 18 years. If your goal is an executive-level position at a high-end firm where you might work less than 50 hours a week, then this might not be the best job for you. However, if it's stability and decent paychecks that are important, then being a property manager might just do it for you. Real estate lawyer. They also may act as arbitrators or mediators in disputes between landlords and tenants. The median annual wage of real estate lawyers was $130,230 in May 2017. This is not a guarantee for the future salaries of all real estate lawyers. Salary information can vary greatly depending on location and experience level. For example, the median annual wage for real estate attorneys in California is over twice that of the national average at $206,590 per year. To become a lawyer, you must have attended law school and received your Juris Doctorate degree from an accredited law school program. In some states, you must pass both the bar exam and ethics exam to practice law. Getting a degree takes about 3 years after high school, which includes 2 years of full-time study followed by 1 year of studying law full-time in graduate school. You will then need to take exams before becoming eligible to practice law. Real estate developers. As a real estate developer, you will be responsible for developing, building and selling residential and commercial property on behalf of the landowner. If you are successful in your endeavors, there is a good chance you will make more than $100,000 per year. Successfully executing all 3 of these tasks requires some specialized skills, but if you can do them well, your paychecks will reflect that. Other responsibilities include determining how much to borrow against equity or cash flow, how to finance a project through banks or other sources, negotiating terms of an agreement with buyers, working with contractors and subcontractors as well as government entities. Developers typically have experience as developers, construction managers or architects before they start out in this profession on their own. Median salary: $135,000 to $220,000. Real estate investors. Many people dream of becoming a real estate investor and making money off the properties that they buy. It's true that you can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing. However, it's also true that there are many risks involved in this type of business. For example, if you're not careful about who to borrow from, then you may end up losing the house before you even had the chance to fix it up and sell it for profit. If there is more than one person involved in the deal, then all parties need to be on board with how things will be handled. The best way to avoid these pitfalls is by having a plan and getting help from professionals who are experienced in this field. Please like and subscribe to Capital Investments.